Clear the throat. Get ready. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Hey, Grandma Karen.
Grammy
Quick on the
Karen.
draw.
Well, it's quick in here. Lordy day.
All right. Oh, Lordy
it's
day.
quick in here.
There you go. So we're back in the garden. We think this is going to be the new thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Being live out here.
It's
It's a lot more fun.
A lot more fun.
Who doesn't
It
like
is.
being in the garden more?
It's nicer. We're always outside anyways, so
Yep.
it just makes sense to stay outside and not rush ourselves in.
That's right. Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, she's on country.
Hey. Hope everyone's doing well and having a good Monday. Doesn't feel like Monday, but I guess it is.
That's right. It's vacation time around here.
Yeah. Hey, Linda. Hey, Aiden's mom. Hey, Pink Red Appleyard. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Allie. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Marla. Hey, McFamily Acres. Hey, Susie, David, Sharon, the Garden on Gemstone. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Aunt Patty. We are outside again.
Yes, we are.
Hey, Barefoot Chickens. Hey, Prairie Girl.
And we have the lights like right over top of us this time.
Yeah, hopefully they work over top of us.
We'll see.
Out.
We'll see how it works. Trial and error, right?
Hey, Rockin' Homestead. Goodness, I got choked before this. Now my throat's like raw.
Nothing like
Back to
getting choked
Basics.
right before you have to talk for an hour.
Right. Oh, goodness. Hey, Missy at the Shore Homestead. Hey, Wendy.
And I saw a comment about Premier One fencing.
What?
I can't say your name. That's, I don't know how to say it. Hi, Stivers. Zach, my Premier One fence was not as easy as you make it look. I struggle too with it sometimes. You'll learn though, the more you do it, you'll figure out how to not get it tangled.
Yeah,
Because the moment you get it tangled,
it's over.
it's over.
I get it tangled every time.
Yeah.
He doesn't ask me to help anymore.
No. I just roll with
How
it
did this
myself.
happen? I'm like, I don't know. It just happened.
I'll look at it, I'm like, what is that ball of just cluster? Come on now.
Finding the Puddles. Yes, we do have an Etsy shop. It's pretty much sold out at this point besides loofah seeds, but we have way more stuff coming. Probably this week we'll put up more stuff. We have a whole lot of stuff to put on there, so we'll get that done. And
We do?
yeah,
Okay.
we do.
All right.
What's the blue?
Faithfully made.
Oh, thank you so
$1.99 super
From
chat. Thanks
San
so
Diego.
much. Very
Thank you.
kind.
That was a pretty blue.
That was a pretty blue.
Hey, Mama Bear. Hey, Naturally NC. Hey, Sunny Preps. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Strong Enough to Bend. We're doing good. How are you all?
Y'all, we have been so productive today. I love vacation. I
Oh.
love being able to just work and not have to be tied down to anything. It is just,
It is nice.
gosh, it's great. Like, just go outside and not have to worry about emails, meetings, any of that, and just work. I love working. Like, I do not dislike it.
Like farm work.
Farm work, yeah, farm work. Yeah, exactly. Farm work. So I enjoy
Hey,
doing that. I
Stringfield.
enjoy everything about farm work. There's not a single bit of me that like dreads it. I only dread it when I have 30 minutes to
Right.
like in between a meeting to get something really quick done and then have to jump back on my laptop. That's when I dread that stuff. But I actually dread the meetings, not the farm work. Karen Thompson,
Thank you so
$4.99. How's it
much.
going? It's going great. I like that emoji. Thank you.
A few questions. Somebody has mice in their greenhouse eating their seeds and stuff. We do as well
Yeah.
sometimes, and you know it's almost impossible to get rid of it, especially if you have other animals. So
So here's
if you
what,
find out, let us know.
right. So here's what I've learned. It's hard to keep field mice out. Obviously, our cat really helps. She does a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, she really tears down some moles and mice. But your mice, and I can almost guess for you, they like your squash and they like your
Big
beans.
seeds.
Yes, they like your
Yes.
beans. Lordy Day.
Linda,
Kale.
oh my goodness.
$50. Hang on, what did she say?
Have a treat on me to celebrate vacation. You bless our lives.
Oh my
Thank you
goodness,
so
you're
much,
so
Linda.
kind. Thank you.
You bless our lives.
I bet they like the squash. I bet they like the beans. They like the cucumbers. They like those big, nice, like sunflowery looking seeds. Just direct sow them or start them in your house. Once they're up, they don't bother them.
Right,
At
they
least,
don't dig them up.
Right, they only bother them when it's just the seed. So
They smell the seeds and
something
they
like
go
that.
after them.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to work around
Hey,
them.
North Star.
Honestly.
Hey, making lemonade from lemons. Hey, Karen. Let's see, corn seeds and flower seeds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love them.
They do. Like they don't bother you tomatoes. They don't bother you peppers. They don't bother any herbs.
No little seeds because it's not worth their time.
It's
They
not
want the
worth
big
their time.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Hey,
They're digging up the corn. So corn is right in that mix because it's a larger seed. So yeah, just the different things like that. Either start them inside or direct sow them.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it's hard to keep away mice and stay organic. To be honest. Now, if you wanna decon the fire out of your greenhouse, and
well, then you have to watch for other animals.
Right, then you're gonna blow everything out of the water.
A hold of it.
But honestly, that's gonna be the only way to really get rid of them, besides cat.
Yeah.
And cat can only do so much.
Right, you need multiple cats.
Yeah, so we just work around them.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Our American Japanese Life said hello from Ohio. We built 3 of the fence board square gardens. Thanks for the idea. Awesome.
Y'all, you saying that. The Stivers Tribe Facebook page. So many kids have been mothers and fathers have been posting about their kids starting gardens. I saw our picket fence raised beds from a 9-year-old. That's amazing.
Hey, Grace.
I saw some pallet gardens. That's amazing. I love
kombucha,
that.
Some kids
Yeah.
like
Oh yes.
kombucha.
The kombucha. That's really amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We struggled for a little while, and she's
yeah.
over here nailing them. What her like second try, I think.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so
I mean,
cool.
I love that you all like it, and that your kids are getting involved as well. It's just it makes my day, our
Mine
day,
too.
everyone's day.
Hey, Susan. Let's see. Living Life Cleaner with Tabitha said y'all inspired me to start gardening last year. Awesome.
That's awesome.
There was quite a few garden questions, but I lost them.
Ah,
Hopefully everyone's getting their gardens in or preparing to get your gardens in. That's what we're working on. We were supposed to, Zach took off work this week because we were going to plant everything. We wake up this morning and it says we might have a frost on Friday, like a light frost. So that has thrown everything off, but we still have a lot to do. So
we have a
I
lot
think
of
it's
work
okay.
to do. Yeah.
Because if we would have added planting on top of everything we have to do to prepare for planting, probably would have not been a fun vacation.
Right.
So I think it works out. And we'll get the plants in next week and it'll be fun.
If we can use this week to be like 100% ready and just plant when after Saturday.
Yeah.
Then we'll be fine. The planting part isn't that time consuming. It's really getting ready, because you think you're ready, but then you're not.
Yeah. Prairie Girl said we hope to get planting here soon. 37 tonight. My goodness. I think our Friday is going to be 39, which is
No, it's even went down. I checked
Has
again.
it?
It's 34 now.
Wow. That's insane. I hate it. Darlene said, yes, I've got my garden up at church. Awesome.
Yeah, so, and also anyone that's asking questions, if we miss them, we're both on phones. So you're watching on a phone. I'm looking at like 3 comments at a time, and she's trying to follow on the phone. So if we miss one, please ask again. We love answering your all's questions.
Hey, Joy Dean. Hey, Amber Jackson said I scored a bunch of free tomato cages. Awesome.
Nice.
That is exciting. That's a good score for sure. Yes, all caps do help to spot the questions for sure.
Yeah, so today's video, y'all got a 2 for 1. We posted a video and we did the live. Yesterday was a lot of fun. It was really hot.
It was so hot. It was hot today too. And then it cooled down.
Yeah,
to
now
like
we got
4,
clouds.
It's almost cold.
And we got rain coming in tonight. But we built more raised beds, 2 more raised beds, 2 3 by 12 foot raised beds, which is awesome. I love expanding the garden. I've been sitting there staring at it, just really happy. And then today, which you all will see on tomorrow's video, hopefully, is we filled the beds. We took a trip to town, so we wanted you all to see kind of what our town looks like, which was kind of interesting. It doesn't look like anything's going on around here.
No.
The place was packed. But we got more mulch. We filled up the raised beds. It was hot 180s again.
So hot.
But Jen was right there with me, shoveling dirt right into the wheelbarrows. But yeah, we got the beds filled. We started topping off our 30-foot bed that we had built a while ago, because when we did that one and the 2 flower beds, we were really trying to conserve the soil we had. Yeah. And it was a little low, and it had me nervous.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch more today, and then so we're topping it back off. I took out some more of our cool crops so we can top them off with some compost. It is active time around here.
Active, very active. Somebody said about the cattle panels. What did you attach the cattle panels with, and to what for the greenhouse?
In the greenhouse. So I call them U-nails, but I think people call them U-staples. But I got the thickest ones I can get, and they're just U-shaped, and I hit it in on every single spot. Now, I would recommend, I put my cattle panels on the outside. We've been over a year now with it, and there's been 0 issues. If I could do it again, I'd probably put the cattle panels on the inside of the board.
Right.
Just so they would push against the board and not push against the plastic. But they've done great. Yeah. I mean, just hit them on every single spot with those U-nails.
What are the width of the new beds, Janice said?
3 by 12.
And Doc Creed said, do you guys bother with okra? Yes.
Yes, we love okra. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, I think we probably have, 20 okra plants, which we don't have room for, but that's okay.
We do have room. I think I'm feel like I look in the greenhouse and I look at our beds and I'm like, I feel more confident.
It does feel more proportionate than it did like a month ago.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm
not about to drop some square foot
everything.
math.
I don't know.
I know. It is crazy just how far 10 plants go.
Right.
And we've still got quite a few.
Worst case scenario, we just get more pine boards and make more beds. And
well, we have more. And it'd mainly be soil.
Yeah, we'll have to get bag soil probably.
Something,
maybe.
Yeah.
Because the soil that we got today, they were basically out. So.
The guy actually got on the radio. He said, "We are out of soil after this order."
We literally took the sign with it. I was shoveling it out today, and I shoveled out the sign. I was like, wow, we really did scrape the bottom of it.
There's been so many questions. Gosh, I love it. Off topic, this is Chris and Nikki Miller. How much alfalfa per goat do you feed your goats, and do you also feed them goat pellets? Oh, gosh, why does it go away? We have 5 goats. They don't graze. Not sure we are feeding ours enough. Thank you. Okay, so you have 5 goats. That would be the best comparison with our homestead honeys, because there is 5. Yeah, there's 5 goats in there.
Females.
So I feed them, and it also depends on male, female. Because if you have males, you just want to do alfalfa. You don't want to do
alfalfa and sunflower seeds. Right,
but you don't want to do the tingle goat pellets, which is what we have. That can actually mess up their urinary tract.
Yeah.
But if you have females, I give them a scoop in the morning for 4, because Butters gets a scoop while we milk, so technically 2 scoops.
But she doesn't eat the whole
She doesn't eat it all.
She leaves some, and then they rotate in.
Right.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, it's the same thing. I just give them one. It's a 3-quart scoop, just one you would find at any farm store. And that's a mix of alfalfa, tingle goat pellet, and sunflower seeds. So I use 1 bag of each. And then for the boys, it's just alfalfa and sunflower seeds, and I do the same. No, they get 2 scoops.
Well, they get 2 because there's only 4 of them, but they get 2 because they get fighting over it. Charlie will headbutt, and then sometimes if he's fighting, he can get the most of it. So if we do an extra scoop, then the others have a chance. That sounds awful, but it's just the way boys are. There's nothing you can do about it.
Right. Yeah.
But it gives everybody a chance to get a little bit more.
Right. And my best advice to you, though, is just watch their body. You know your animals the best out of anyone. You know, you can tell when you have a healthy animal.
Marissa.
When they feel like they're gaining weight, but they're not gaining too much weight, start filling them.
Watch for bloat, too. You can tell if their stomachs are too big. And then we feed hay, too. They don't get hay every day in the summer. It's about every other day or every other 2 days, because they do have so much other stuff to eat. So that in the summertime, the hay is more extra because they're already getting alfalfa in their food.
Yeah.
But in the wintertime, they get more hay because obviously everything's dead. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people always ask us, like, why do you, like, in the summer, because we rotate and they get plenty of grass, why do you feed all the time? The reason that we never miss a feeding in the morning or in the evening is in case they get out.
Yeah.
We have lived by that rule, and every animal that has ever gotten
trained to the feed bucket.
Yep, and every animal that's ever gotten out goes right back home when it's feeding time. Like, I don't even have to fight them. Like, I know, like, they might just graze, and then when it's feeding time, they're
gonna, what time of day it
right,
is.
they want to get back in their pen because it's feeding time. So keep that in mind too. Even a chicken that gets out, it's begging to get back in because they're like, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, which somebody did ask. Mitchell said, do your chickens escape Premier 1 fencing?
No, not normally. We have one
every now and then.
Once a month, once every other month.
It's usually because they're getting spooked by another chicken or something, and they'll fly over the side. But we don't clip wings. And as you've seen the fence, it's 4 foot tall.
Yep.
So they can fly over it if they want to, but they don't. Like he said, they stay there because they know their food's there and their coop is there, and that's why they lay their eggs. Yep. And for some reason, they just cooperate.
Well, it's all about keeping your livestock happy. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but if your livestock is happy in the spot that they're in, they have no reason to get out. Period. If they're fed well, they're fed at a consistent time every single day, not missing. They always have water. They always have just a nice area. They don't want to leave.
Right.
It's a safe, secure place. So just keep that in mind. Don't miss things. Don't miss any of the ceremonies that you have with your livestock, and keep them happy, and they'll stay right in there. But yeah, they never leave the Premier 1.
Jesse's Small Homestead said, have you ever used an old box spring in the garden as a trellis? I got a new bed, and I'm like, I bet I could use this metal.
I bet you could.
That is a really cool idea.
That is a cool idea.
That would be a fantastic
Do it and post
idea.
a picture in the stop time because I want to see it.
That is awesome. I've never thought about, but super clever. Prairie Girl said, I sold 17 dozen eggs at our gate today. It was amazing. Just the honor system with money box. I saw that on Facebook.
That's awesome.
Is just so cool. We haven't sold any yet this week, but it usually starts ramping up around Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully we will. Hey, Sandy.
We can't keep eggs in stock at all.
Yeah. And we've got a egg eater. So
yes, yeah. One Americana.
Quickly taught all the other chickens about eating eggs, so that's super fun. We've used golf balls. I
got to go in there like twice a day to get the eggs.
I haven't done the mustard trick yet, but I'm gonna try it because I don't know. I didn't see him eating any today though, so maybe, just maybe, probably not, but we'll see. Marissa said, I just got 3 pigs. Is there anything you shouldn't feed pigs? So here's something I learned with pigs. Everybody says that pigs will eat anything. They'll eat your rotten food, and that may be true, but from what I've read, if you have feeder pigs, don't feed them your rotten food. It's just not good for their systems, and it probably wouldn't be too well. I mean, like if it's like seriously rotten. I mean, we give our pigs our skim milk that we take the cream out of, or if it just gets a little bit of that goaty smell to the point where we don't like it after it's set for a week, we'll give that to them, but it's not rotten, it's not bad. But stuff that's like leftover scraps, stuff like that is fine, but if it's like moldy and rotten, don't give it to them. But other than that, I don't think there's...
I agree. The general rule of thumb is you're going to eat these things, right?
Right.
For the most part, either the actual animal or a chicken and the egg.
Yeah.
And that stuff does affect flavor, and it affects the meat or the egg. So if you don't want to eat it, don't give it to them, kind of thing. But yeah, I would stay away from rotten. If it's starting to go bad, that's fine. Or if it's dinner from last night, that's fine. But don't let it actively have mold growing on there.
Yeah.
I saw an early question while I used that. Amy Wall asked if we were going to add more fish, like catfish, bluegill, different stuff like that, into our pond.
Veronica.
The answer to that to be yes. We do have a leak.
Yes, we found it.
It was great that we actually put this like safe dyes stuff that like turns your pool or your pond like blue. And so the spot over by the pigs and the male goats always stays wet. If you saw when we brought in Jed's off-grid tiny house, that was the spot we got stuck. Well, now the water's blue, so we know it's coming from the pond.
So it's a leak.
So we got to figure out.
It's not overflowing; it's coming from underneath.
Right.
It's some kind of like tunnel hole.
Yeah. So we don't know if we need to do bentonite in the pond or throw the pigs in there or whatever. But we got to figure out how to stop that leak.
Yeah.
Before we add any more fish.
The fish are fine.
Yeah, I was going to say good news. We haven't lost a single fish.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting.
Very exciting. Yeah, they're doing great. We're feeding them mostly in the evening, and they're happy. Good little fishies. Hopefully they're growing. Mayberry Homestead, yes. The only thing we have to cover Friday is the zinnias, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's just a light freeze. We don't have anything that's not cold.
Yeah, not outside.
Crops that we've planted yet.
But the zinnias, so y'all know, like, the zinnias died that I had originally put in there because I just went way too early. I got excited, but I was like, I have so many zinnias that it's okay to, like, take this risk. And if we get lucky, I'm going to have zinnias really early. So they all died on the first freeze. And I got frustrated that they all died. That I grabbed that ginormous Hoss Tools bag. I don't know if y'all have seen it for a while, but it's the cactus mix zinnias, which is what we grew last year. And have y'all ever seen that meme of that guy sprinkling like seasonings on meat? That's what I was doing in the raised bed.
He was just dancing around, like listening to music. I just looked at him like, wow.
And so like every single one germinated. So they're all over the place.
Everywhere.
If you caught it in our intro this morning, you got like a really quick glimpse of that bed, and there's zinnia starts everywhere.
Yes.
So I am going to protect those babies like there's no other.
Yep. Hey, Sunshine Always. Hey, Marty. Grace, the kids' worms are doing great.
Yeah, they're doing awesome.
I don't know, how many worms do you think are in there?
There's a bunch.
500?
Probably, because we probably more than that, because we actually got a bunch of them ourselves from here than Evelyn.
Yeah.
Sent some of the red
wigglers?
Red wigglers, yeah. For Raylan, and there was so many in that thing.
There's so many worms.
And we check them about every other day, and they're doing great up in there.
Yeah, the dirt, or the soil, I shouldn't say dirt. The soil that we got today had this. I literally thought it was a snake. I was like, "What is that?" And it was the big old worm. So there's more worms coming. The bunnies, Brandy, they're doing awesome.
Oh my gosh,
you'll actually see them in tomorrow's video. They're getting so big and so precious.
Mayberry Homestead, I'm growing zinnias this year because of Zach. That's awesome. Wesleyan, I saw that she was growing zinnias. Yeah. The zinnias are the most underrated flower.
They really are.
There are. Everybody talks about the roses. Everybody talks about the calendula, which I know that has medicinal stuff. And
marigold, I love marigolds.
I know marigolds. All these different flowers we can grow. There's no better beauty than a zinnia. And I don't care what you say.
Naturally,
you ain't gonna talk me out of it.
Naturally, NC said my water hose scares the crap out of me several times a week. We actually we've been pumping the pool out because we're cleaning it and trying to get it ready. And we got a sump pump, and there's a big, like probably 20-foot black tubing that goes with it, and it's sitting over there in front of the greenhouse. And every time I see it out of the corner of my eye, I think it's an anaconda.
It looks like well, I was gonna say a black rat snake, but yeah, all right, I'll give you an anaconda.
Oh my goodness. Zinnias are my fave. Love all the varieties. They're just beautiful.
I feel like you could be Bubba Forrest Gump talking about zinnias, because there's so many varieties. You got the candy canes, you got the giants, you got the cactus, you got all the different ones. There's so many.
Southern Bless said, "Do y'all ever relax? You're always doing something on your homestead." Only
we do relax.
From the hours of 9 to 10. That's about it.
Yeah. Yep.
And the morning times after chores
we take our time.
A little bit relaxed. Yeah.
I mean, we understand breaks, and we understand how to take it easy here and there.
We are always busy though.
Always.
But it's okay. Keeps us young, right?
That's right. I've always had the saying that farmers live the longest because they don't stop. And so I don't want to stop. But I also know my limits. Someone asked if I got any special zinnias this year. I got a lot. Some of them died in that first bed. But in our black flower bed that I used last year for the zinnias, there's some polar bears, there's some lime greens, there's a few different ones that I'm really excited about that are specific colors, and I try to act like a florist and plant them to where the colors would really coordinate well. So it's like I almost made my own unique cactus mix, because cactus mix are just random colors. You don't know what you're gonna get, and they're all pretty. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see that one coming. They're doing great. I can move that right on back into the greenhouse.
Lordy day.
All about the zinnias. Don Goff, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Got my tinctures and seed today. Thanks.
I hope you love it. Thank you so much. Let's see. There was the question. Said, how do you water the seedlings in your greenhouse?
So we have a fogger
It's so cool.
It is really cool.
It's a really cool
an attachment that you can put on any wand, and basically it looks like. Have you ever been to Kroger when you hear the thunder and lightning and they're spraying the produce? That's what
it's like
it's like a mist. So you use that. That gives them a little strength from the blow, but it's not like killing them from what you would with a normal wand. There was a question that was asked for a while. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Shushin said if all your pepper starts died,
That's
would
the one.
you
Yeah,
replant
that one.
them now or buy starts from the store?
Maybe both. So
we probably have time to replant.
You 100% have time to replant them. But I mean, if there's like a specific one or two that you like really want to get going, go check out your nursery. See if there's anything that's out there that you like. There's nothing wrong with buying a plant. It's okay.
Not everyone has the time to seed start, and that's okay. You don't have to seed start.
Right. But if you have an opportunity to reseed and try again. Like, it's okay. Even if they get a late start, you're still going to get a harvest. And maybe you'll learn something from it. So if they died the first time, maybe this time you'll learn from that and you'll get better. And then even next year, won't have any die. So possibly do both.
Let's see. Somebody was asking if we have direct sowed or transplanted most of our zinnias. I think the only ones we transplanted are the ones that died because
and my black
frost. Oh yeah, we did transplant those. That's right.
We normally do transplant zinnias, to be honest with you, just because we want to get an early start on them. Because zinnias are a great flower, since we're going to continue on them. They don't bloom once and then they're gone. They bloom, you cut them back, throw them on your vase and your table, and they're just going to keep pumping to you. They actually want to be cut back so they can keep bushing out and growing and just give you flowers all year long. So that's why we try to get a little bit of an early start on them. But you can definitely direct sow them.
Yeah. Nellie Kins said, when do you start squashes, like spaghetti and larger ones?
So we only do that about like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe really like 2 weeks before we plant, because they come up so fast.
They do. And most people just wait until the last frost and then they direct sow them. But we do them in the grow bags, and it just gives us a head start, and we don't have to worry about the direct sowing. They do great in the grow bags. They expand out. The roots don't have to be bothered. But yeah, probably 2 or 3 weeks before our last frost date is when we start them, and they come up so quickly.
Yep.
If they don't come up in like 4 days, then just start over.
Yeah, and we'll still direct sow some too.
Let's see. Three Musketeers said I grow my zinnias in grow bags.
Nice. Yeah.
They do awesome. Yeah.
I've never had a plant or an issue separating them either. They're just the best flower.
Hey, Plants and Passion. How are you?
Hey, City Step.
Hey, Katie, Sofran. Miranda said, what vegetable are you most looking forward to this year?
So the one thing we always grow is okra, but this year we have a lot of okra, and I'm super excited for her to.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
No, you're good. I was just gonna say it's different okra too. It's not just your regular cowhorn okra. It's different varieties.
Normally we grow just enough to enjoy the freshness and fry some okra when it's ready.
Very small amounts.
Right, but I'm excited for her to pack the pantry with pickled okra, because if you haven't had it, it is so fantastic. Did I? I didn't mean to. I meant okra.
Pickled okra.
Pickled okra. Oh, Lordy day. Season Sanity, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey y'all, out here in the dark, listen to y'all while installing my Hall strip tape system in front garden. Flowers and peppers going in because Florida heat.
Awesome.
That's awesome. We've got to get us a drip tape.
It's dark there? Goodness. It's not dark yet here. I guess it's getting that way, but
it's working on it.
Pickled okra is bomb. Plants and Passion. We love pickled okra. We love pickled everything. I don't think there's anything pickled we don't like. All the pickles.
Stringfield said raw okra. I don't mind raw okra as long as it's smaller. If it gets too big.
I do. I love raw okra. I'll eat it right out of the garden. I'll pick it off the stalk and eat it. I love it. Okra, what does it taste like? As Moore said, I don't even know how to.
It's hard to compare okra.
It isn't.
Okra.
I mean, it doesn't really have a taste. It's more of a texture. Some people don't like it because it's slimy, but that just means that.
Well, it went too.
It's not right. Yeah.
Yeah, it got too big. Okra is very crunchy. Like, it's got a good crunch.
Yeah.
Is the way I look at it.
And I mean, but you have to cook it longer, and it's not crunchy.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, the pickled okra
you can't really compare it to anything, honestly. It's just kind of its own vegetable all on its own. I don't know. P. Quinn said, ever tried pickled beer? Nope.
Pickled beer.
That's weird.
I think I just handle regular beer.
That's a new one. Okra is how you say it in the extreme south, Veronica said.
Well, I can get on that.
Yeah, people think it's slimy. That's usually the consensus.
So everybody's
People
saying
either love
okra.
it or they hate it.
So apparently I actually accidentally said it the right way.
Oh, wow. Okra. Let's see. Living life cleaner with tablets instead. I've expanded my garden this year, so can you do preserving videos as you harvest? I love those videos last year. Yeah, I think we'll pretty much just do them all over again.
Yeah, I hope y'all don't mind, but it's gonna be a year later.
Hey, Afton, so glad you got your salve.
But
that's awesome.
You know, the one thing that we try to do with our videos is there's like sometimes we try to like point out specific things that we want to teach.
Right.
Then the rest of that is 99% of it is just going around with us on what we're doing that day. And so every year we do similar things, but we switch it up a little, you know, sometimes a little different recipes if we didn't like totally the last year one. But there's also times when the recipe is exactly going to be the same. Zucchini bread.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the preserving stuff will be the same, but we always add new stuff. You know, we're always changing. We're always trying to get better. Yeah. So we'll have plenty of preserving, canning, everything.
Yeah.
And hopefully root cellar soon.
Simply Southern Roots said, I say raw squash texture with a little slime. I could kind of see that.
Raw squash.
Like okra. She's saying that she's comparing it to okra.
Yeah, I can give you that. But it's not as meaty on the inside. So don't, when you think about squash, you know, it's quite meaty on the inside.
How are you? Okra, celery, and a bean chili. So good. Yes, Casey, Urban Farm.
So I said okra, but I honestly think my most exciting thing is the potatoes.
Yeah. They're doing awesome.
We got potato plants
everywhere.
We
were so worried.
I know.
I was about to just like set it on fire.
We did it wrong. We did it wrong. Put the chickens over it. Let's call it a day.
Just call it. Let the pigs in there. We'll just pretend like we never planted potatoes.
No, it's over. And then we woke up one morning. Poof. Potatoes everywhere. So it's so excited. The only ones that took a slower start. First off, the German butterball were the best to germinate and pop up. Then it was the long ones.
Austrian crescents.
Austrian crescents. Yes. And it was the purple ones.
The blue Adirondacks.
Yep. And then the Yukon goat, I was like, what? The favorite one we wanted to grow because it's our favorite potatoes. Yeah, me too. They're not going to do it. This is not going to happen. I guess they're just slower because now they're all starting to pop up.
Yep. How long did they take to pop up? Gosh.
Too daggone long.
Too long. Long enough to give us anxiety and never want to do potatoes
again. And I think it was more of our environment because it decided to rain a lot.
Right.
And
honestly, we might have planted them a little bit too early. I think we got a little bit excited with the potatoes.
That's my bad. But then it got cloudy. Then we didn't get no sun. But then like the first good full day of sun, they all came up.
Right.
But I think it was still like 3 weeks.
Gosh, more than that, I feel like.
Excuse me.
Probably a month and a half, I want to say. Like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture.
Chastity Ellis, oh my goodness. Hi there, Jen and Zach. Such a huge fan. Well, glad you're here.
Tammy, yes, we are going to cover them for the frost. We're just going to get some more straw and mulch them some more and kind of put a little blanket on them, of straw.
Thought about either doing that, and then also we still have the sludge tarp there.
Yeah.
So just folding that back on.
And honestly, I know they're saying it could be a light frost, but I don't think it's going to happen.
We just got to keep watching it. They every hour, Friday night's going from 34 to 39.
Yeah.
To 36.
Right.
To 38. And we just got to keep watching.
Henry's Honey said planted potatoes for the first time ever in grow bags, and they're growing crazy. Awesome. I know a lot of people that are having success in grow bags and buckets.
Last year was the loofah.
Hey, Chastity.
This year's the potatoes. We've been saying it forever.
Yeah.
Last year was the loofah fun. Now it's potato time.
Yeah.
We need to grow potatoes. Everybody does.
I think somebody asked if I have salve for eczema. The calendula salve is awesome for that. It's sold out right now, but I do have some more coming soon, very soon, probably by the end of this week.
Someone asked if we had a video on planting potatoes. Cheryl Williams, yes, we do. I think it's called planting potatoes, something on the lines of that.
Yeah.
It was the roost out method. How to grow a year's worth of potatoes, roost out method, I think. Something like that. It definitely is in there. It's about a month old, I think, now or more.
Veronica said around here we say potatoes and tomatoes. That's awesome. Grace, pregnant mama pig, is doing great. Her belly is getting bigger and bigger, and they're just awesome. I love them. Still haven't got to pet them.
They're starting to warm up to me a little bit.
They are. They're getting there, and they're eating good. They're growing. They're just, I don't know. I guess I thought I would go out and give them daily belly rubs.
You will. It'll get there. It'll get there. Just give them time.
Go out and rub her belly. She looks at me like I'm crazy.
I don't think they got a lot of attention previously, so I think they're human skittish. But I've got my big red bright Harbor Freight bucket that I'm starting to train them on, and we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Honestly, some days I forget we even have pigs.
They're so chill.
They're the laziest animals we have. Yeah. Compared to our other pigs, it's nothing like that. It is not the same situation at all, but we should count our blessings.
Amy asked if we...
But I still want a rubber belly.
Right, and we'll get there. Amy Wall asked if we plant shilling peas. We did last year. We didn't this year. Our beds were full of what we had, so we just bypassed this year with the peas.
We need to make a bigger space for them, because we really do like peas. I want to be able to can them. But with the space, I wasn't able to grow enough that made it worth it. We were just like eating them raw, which was cool, but I like to grow things to preserve. So it's different when you don't have enough room.
Right. Kristen H, campfire live soon. Now that's a pretty good idea. So we did a campfire morning, and it's usually hard for us to actually catch dinner on Mondays, to be completely honest with y'all.
We never eat dinner.
Right. It's a weird time to actually catch it. We usually kind of do a snack thing so we can get the chores done and be ready for this. So maybe we did a Saturday morning breakfast.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do a campfire Monday night dinner.
There you go. We should do that. We will do that.
As long as it's not raining next Monday. Yes. Mark it down. We'll try to do that.
We should have done it this week.
We should have. I know. Well,
gosh, darn it.
So we were thinking... Which Fridays are usually when we're a little wore out and doing everything. So we usually call it quits a little early. And we've enjoyed, we've done it a few times.
Yeah.
Not so much recently. We did it once, doing a lunch live. So maybe we can do a dinner Friday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Little lunch live. Campfire cooking.
The chickens are going crazy. They're all fighting over the roost. It's bedtime. S. Moore said, I've got 46 baby chicks in the house. So loud. Oh, I was telling Zach the other day, I kind of miss having baby chicks in the house.
I do not. The last round we had were so loud.
We did not sleep for weeks.
No, I was either the light blaring in your eyes or whatever, but geez, oh.
Oh, John Marshkin Farm said, you guys make the night milking the cow go by so fast. Cool.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Oh, goodness. Katie friend said, Zach, I got my fish fertilizer ready.
Nice. Get on it. It's, which y'all starting to do it every Sunday like we are? It's time. It's time. 'Tis time. Even if they're just starts. Get in there every Sunday. We'll do it together. Fish fertilize.
Yeah.
We'll refresh the video and go over it again soon.
Hey, Christy.
For anyone that is a little unsure on what we're talking about.
Hey, VW Family Farm.
What's up, y'all?
Somebody said, Darlene said, can you show the setup for selling your tomato plants? It's nothing. No,
it's...
here's what we do.
Break it down,
when the person's coming to...
Hang on. Get a notepad. It's complicated.
No, it's not. When the person is coming to buy their tomato plants, which I always tell them, let me know when you're on the way. Because I have to give them special instructions to get up the driveway and which house is ours and all this fun stuff. When they tell me they're coming, I set their plants in a tray on his tailgate, on his truck. It's always backed up to the driveway so they can see it when they pull up. And I put a Tile Smile container, which is a Tupperware, on the tailgate.
From the most amazing restaurant in Frankfort.
So they take the tomato plants and they put the cash in the Tupperware or PayPal or Venmo. And then that's it. There you go.
Yeah. And then now it's getting close to where, excuse me.
And we also have the camera, the video camera, so I can see them. I see when they're getting here, which most people might not know that, but I can see.
Yeah. You see everything. But, last year was totally different. When people came, they got to come in the greenhouse and just pick out what they wanted.
Yeah, to browse, This year's weird. But it works out.
It feels like it's dying down, hopefully.
Yeah.
We talk about that in tomorrow's video a little bit. You get to see our venture out to town. Yeah.
Hey, Adele. How are you?
we're still making it work. It's still going great. You know, we don't have any kind of store or farm stand down at the bottom, so yeah.
Speaking of Pine Knot,
yeah, let's talk about that. It's really
Farm is going to be on Two Family Homesteads live tonight, so y'all make sure and watch that. They're the guests this week, and it's going to be awesome. We're excited.
We love Pine Knot Family Farm. We've always said if everything goes south, we're heading to Arkansas to their house.
Hey, Blondie said I was doing doormat drug deals for selling my starts. Put the money under the mat. I'll leave it.
I know, it kind of feels like that. I'm glad no one, like, we have no neighbors, no one can see us.
Right. Oh, gosh. Yeah, doormat drop-off works. Porch pickup, stuff like that. We don't have that kind of luxury. People can't come on our porch, and the dogs will eat them. Right. We have to put it on the tailgate. Right.
Tammy said I look happier and more relaxed on this Monday because of no work. Yes, I do. Yeah. We've been talking
trying to figure out how we can get him here 24/7.
I know. I talk about it on every vacation. I'm like, you know, we're making the right steps. We're making the right steps. We'll get there. I'm not trying to rush it, but I'm just enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
But this would be absolutely fantastic if we could figure out a way to fully do this 100% of the time.
It would be perfect.
And you know, and that's silly for me to say, and I know, like, everybody looks at us like we're crazy, like, well, you work from home. When people have this understanding, like, I'm glad a lot of people are working from home now because I'm hoping that you all realize that you're not just off work. Yeah. There's a lot of work that you still have to do, and like I'm literally on the laptop and on my phone from 8 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. with maybe 30 minutes out of that whole day.
But he's not really reachable because we can't bother him. We can't, you know, aggravate or anything. So it's, I don't know. I mean, obviously I would rather him be here and on the phone than not here at all. So I do love that. I mean, I would be okay if he was just here, even if he had to be on the phone because I like him here.
Yep.
But if he doesn't have to be on the phone, that's even better.
Right. Like, obviously it's nice if, say, a goat broke out. I could make it an urgency to go get the goat back in. But
instead of having to drive 50 miles.
Right.
Braylon's yelling at the cat, get off the table.
She's getting vocal. A lot of people are asking what my job is, and especially from the video this morning, a lot of people ask what it is. So I work for a healthcare company. I'm in the technology field. I don't code. A lot of people think I'm like really smart with technology. No, I'm more, I don't want to even call myself smart, but I'm more about like managing and leadership stuff. So I make sure they do it on time, make sure they do it on budget, make sure priorities right, make sure they're doing the right thing, not the wrong thing, and make sure they know what they need to do, kind of stuff. So I work on websites and apps, for a healthcare company in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's awesome though.
It is. I mean, and it's a great company, and that's the crazy thing. A lot of people that work there also take it for granted because it is an extremely great company. They pay well. They give you all kinds of benefits.
They just take care of you.
They do take care of you. They've been the coolest company I've ever seen with this stuff going on too. Actually, before even our state said work from home, and they're based out of this state. That's the main company. 2 weeks before even our governor said it, which he is like super strict. They moved us work from home, and they're like, we don't even want to take the risk. We've been ready for this. For when the time comes. So, if nothing against the company, I love it. I don't want to work.
Right.
For that. I want to work for us.
Hey, City Girl Country Heart, how are you? North Star said, love seeing you guys outside. We enjoy it. We enjoy it a lot. And it looks pretty under the lights. Let's see. Hey, J Love Adventures. Shushin said, I'm here and I have 30-minute breaks in between sessions so I can grab food and garden. That is nice. I would not be able to make it home and have any time to do that. Yeah. It would be much more difficult. It's like all of us hanging outside and shooting the breeze, Cheryl said.
And I think the light's working, so it's not like blaring in the background. It's just like right over top of our head, so it looks a little better.
Yeah, tree frogs, guineas. I think that's what all you can hear right now.
Yeah, tree frogs and guineas.
Yeah.
Look, you can see, over here.
Oh, you can see the
tree house, and you can see the tree house lights.
Cool. Yeah, that's where the tree frogs are coming from.
Yeah. Over by the
peepers, yeah. That's what I call them. I call them peepers.
I call them chirpers.
He calls them chirpers. Which one is it?
Chirpers.
It's peepers.
It's chirpers. Y'all tell us.
I like peepers.
Peepers is key.
Oh my goodness. Allie said my husband are sitting outside watching y'all sit outside. That's awesome. Nighttime garden sounds are awesome. It's so relaxing out here.
Everybody's saying peepers. Besides your mom that said tree frogs.
I win. I win. The treehouse lights are so cool. They're solar. So they obviously only come on in the evening, but they light up the whole inside and outside. They're really neat.
Yeah, we just did, we ran a strand on the bottom and then on the front, and most of them's on the inside, so they can see while they're in there.
Big Muddy Homestead said, sorry, Zach, it's peepers.
Whatever.
I love it. Social distancing at its finest. It's supposed to be 37 here Saturday night, City Girl Country Heart said. My goodness. Hey, Blondie, yes, we do have gnats and mosquitoes. For some reason, I know. I don't even want to say it.
Say it out loud.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far, so good.
But it won't stay that way.
But, you know, I mean, we've only gone like a week and a half without a frost or freeze. So they're like, they come out and they're like, ugh.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little too soon.
So give it another month and they'll be everywhere.
I hate mosquitoes. The gnats. We do have gnats, but they're not too bad yet.
What about this murder hornet?
Yeah, right?
Come on, y'all.
What
Lordy day.
2020.
Yeah, fun. It's just addition to 2020 for May. Taste your bees, folks.
Right. Goodness gracious. What's next?
Season sending out of the solar lights on your Amazon shop. I think they are, but as soon as
they're on there.
They are on there. Yeah. So it should be under Homestead products, like that list of things.
Hey, Evelyn. How are you? Right, no more drama in 2020, please. Hey, Piney Heaven Homestead. How are you guys? Simply Southern Roots. We're talking to our Marine overseas. Oh, that's so special. Awesome. Tammy said, I just want to cover and protect my hive, right? Just want to take them inside.
Hey, Blondie said, what's a murder hornet? Well, apparently, we haven't had enough in 2020. And this murder hornet from Asia decided that it was going to make its own way over here, and it like tears up bee colonies. It's 2 inches big.
Yeah.
It first off, the sting just is unbearable, but it's got a murder hornet.
But they don't really target people. They target bees.
Bees.
Yeah.
Our honeybees. So they want to tear down all the honeybees, and they'll get in there and just kill them all.
Yeah.
Apparently, Asia's bees have gotten accustomed to them,
right? And
is fighting back. So they decided to come over here and move to our little precious bees.
Yeah, fun stuff. No, I think it'll all be fun though. I think it's just another one of those things, something that makes the headlines.
Well,
hopefully.
Didn't we say that about COVID-19? Like, just another thing makes the headlines.
It's fine. It's not gonna be here. Okay.
What was the last one called? I can't remember the name of it. We always hear about it. The last like bad disease and virus that came to us. What? Starts with
Ebola?
E. Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just gonna be another Ebola. We'll get out of here in no time.
Plague number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Yep. Fun stuff. What in tarnation?
SARS. Yeah. What's up, Ray? Yeah, we can come on. We're about to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Hey, can you tell Wyatt to come, please? Thank you.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, reboot 2020. Somebody else said we're going to have PTSD from 2020.
Right.
Yup. Oh, my goodness. You coming?
Come on.
Come
in
on.
your tie-dye shirts.
We look dark on there, but on here you can see us, so hopefully you can see us.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're about to wrap it up. That's the one thing about being out here at night. No, go this way. Go this way. Around on Mommy's side. You're sitting on my wheelbarrow, and so they're about to go right into the legs. All right, come over here. We can set this over here.
Come here.
Come on, Wyatt.
Say hi to everyone.
Wyatt, you can slide through here.
Say hi. Hi. Through there. No, put your foot down.
Put your foot down.
It's Danny saying hi.
Come on.
Probably. I can't read it.
Come on. There you go.
Grammy's been playing Roblox with them, so I'm sure when they get off here, they'll go back to playing Roblox together.
Yeah. Wyatt got him a new laptop, and he's all excited about it.
Can you tell that we're doing on Roblox?
Yes, we'll tell her.
Yes. They're super worried about you, Grammy, and playing Roblox with them.
Don't put your feet up there. You might turn it over.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. So we were kind of kidding about, not kidding, but kidding. Wait a minute, Lordy day.
Minus.
$100?
Karen Thompson.
Karen Thompson, my
$100 super
goodness,
chat.
you're
Y'all
my-
are my favorite homesteading family. Love you all.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
Karen.
gosh. Can you believe that?
Thank you so much for
Thank
supporting
you.
us.
That
means
is
the
too
world
sweet.
to us. Thank you. You say thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
so sweet. Oh, I just love y'all.
Now I can get my game.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Boy, I'm about to choke you out if you talk about more games. All right, anyways.
Spend a lot of money on a game.
Jen and I was kind of kidding around. Have y'all seen where they have these virtual babysitters and it's like not working, obviously? And then so the kids can play Roblox with Grammy now on the computer. And we looked at each other like, we have a virtual babysitter.
Yeah, it's got it. They're having fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
They're having so much fun.
Even though she's not really much into Roblox, she doesn't really
She's
play.
doing good.
She's doing
Relax
good.
on
And she
Grammy.
is into it. She just started. She's learning.
She's learning.
But he doesn't play Roblox that much.
Well, she just got it. Like what, Saturday? Give her a minute.
Let me see that. Let me see that. Don't do that. No.
What's going on here?
Tape.
I take.
Oh my goodness.
My tape.
All right.
This is why y'all get the last 5 minutes.
Then bye.
Pine Nut Family Farm is going to be on 2 Family Homestead,
Yes.
so go see them. Put your feet down, please. Thank you. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that's on here and for supporting us always.
Thank you
And
for all
thank
the
you for all
super
the super
chats.
chats.
That's absolutely amazing. Y'all are
Y'all
too
are so
sweet.
$100.
$100.
We love y'all so much.
All right, wow. One time. Tell them how you say the virus that's out there.
The coronavirus.
I don't know where it came from, but he said it one time and it cracked us up. It was so funny. All right, y'all. Well, we love you so much. If I am able to get the video edited tonight, it'll be there tomorrow. If not, it'll probably
What
be there
about the
tomorrow
Peppa
evening
Pig
or the
one?
next day. All right,
To
do
the
the
Peppa
Peppa
Pig one?
Pig.
George, do you know the coronavirus?
I can't. All right, y'all. We love you all.
We
Thank
love
you so
y'all.
much for joining. We'll, if you haven't watched our video today, go watch it.
Yeah, and we'll have another one tomorrow.
That's right. As long as I can get it edited.
No, we get it in the hot tub.
There might be it might be a hot tub night. Because it's actually chilly enough to get in it. And the days are getting slim.
We'll figure it out in the morning. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right. We love you all.
Take
Bye.
the bell.
Until the next one. Bye, y'all.